Hello, everybody. Excuse me. It's Rick, and I want to thank everybody who offered me help with my computer glitch. I appreciate it. What I had to do was I had to send an email to the software provider, and he helped me out. Somehow when I updated the software, I don't know, some kind of add-on came and I could not launch the app, but thankfully yesterday evening it got fixed, and here's my ugly mug again. And today is May 5th, 2018. It's my sister's birthday, and if you need to reach me, my email is rick, R-I-C-K, 0327 at me.com. Please keep the emails brief, guys. And again, I focus on child support, okay? I don't focus on any other law, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just very busy with this, and I focus on the people who have sent me gifts, okay? I can't help everybody, I know everybody's got, problems, and I'm very sorry. But I can only focus on the people who have sent me money, and I have to reciprocate. All right? And, I apologize. When people send me money, I cannot send you anything until I actually have the money in my hand. I use Western Union, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. All right, so I don't want anybody to think that I don't trust you, but I've sent paperwork before, and then I show up to Western Union, and oops, sorry, you don't get the money till tomorrow, and the subscriber forgot to tell me. It was an honest mistake, but still, I jumped the gun. I got people trying to rip me off all the time, so. Anyway, Gary, I'm sorry. All right, so I talked to you guys in my car about the tricks. What the hell, I got this thing here. Sorry about that. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to... keep recording. That's what I want to do. See that? I'm out of practice. All right, so I told you guys about these tricks that these debt collectors do. Now, I got news for you. This is for child support, but they do it for everything. All right? I told you the story about the debt collector for a credit card company coming after me. And what they do is they use the same tricks. They take paperwork that looks just like court paperwork. Looks just like court paperwork, but it's not. They want you to think they make up a phony file number. It's the same tricks that they use in child support. The only the hard part for us is, a law firm that focuses on debt collection, they have no teeth. But all 50 states, it's hard to fight a state, as I pointed out in my video. So when you have your state using these tricks, and then they send out letters to your employer, to DMV, to the bank, it's a lot different than when a lawyer from a law firm sends a debt collection letter. Okay? And that's the problem. So let me show you what I was telling you. Okay? So here, up here, we're going to call John Smith. So it's to John Smith. All right? That's it. You don't see John Smith's name anymore. Okay? So now, past due collections notice, division, shows that you owe past due child support. That's an incomplete sentence because there's no subject. Okay? There's no subject for you. Who is you? We don't know who you is. So right then and there, we don't know who you is. It's a trick. It's a common trick in child support, in debt collection. All right, the proper way would be the Division of Child Support record shows that John Smith owes past due child support. If John Smith believes that he does not owe past due child support, then he should contact, okay? It's fake. So if you do not contact DCS, we will act to collect the full amount of your support debt. Again, it's an incomplete sentence, and I'll show you. All right, this is Grammarly. If you do not contact DCS, we will act to collect the full amount. Turning your case over to debt collection agency, requiring your employer to withhold up to 50% of your earnings. So this is 3 sentences, 3 advanced issues. All right, I click on that. 3 incomplete sentences. All right, that means the sentence doesn't count. It's incomplete. So this is a common trick that they use. Okay, if you were to try and do that in a court of law, it would not fly. All right, they would never allow it to go on in a court of law. So it's the same principles apply. Okay, so I'm just showing you a common trick. So if you got a letter like this, you're going to have to send a response clarifying who is you. In sentence 1, who is you? Please, and I have to do it in writing. That means they have to show proof. Another one a guy sent me was, our records show that you owe support. Well, that's a great sentence, because now you send a letter clarifying who you is and clarifying the records. Please send me the records. They cannot do it. They don't have them. And that's where the fight begins. But I'm just showing you a common tricks. Okay, and they get people all the time because people respond to this. So you're not going to respond. I created a response for this. Okay, so for people who have my paperwork, okay, I have the response for this. All right, and again, I said in my car, I utilized, the clarification of you, and I responded to the law firm, asking them to clarify who that person you is, and their response was, we will no longer be, what did they say again? We are no longer actively pursuing this debt, and that was it. It was over. And that's it. It was over, just like that. All right. So now I showed you that. So if you have a letter like this, you know they're trying to pull a trick on you. You do not owe a debt. You don't have to pull tricks if it's true. You ever notice that when something's true, you don't have to lie. You don't have to pull any tricks. Well, why are they doing this? Because they know it doesn't exist. Okay. All right, it's Josh. He won. Josh sent him my paperwork. This letter is in response to your letter received April 10th, 2000. You do not have any outstanding judgments as of April 16th. All of your judgments from 1/20 have been either satisfied or vacated. Because they were, obviously they weren't vacated because Josh would not have reached out to me. Okay. An ordered that the above order of support hearing dated September will be in the same hereby is modified, and the effective terminate Orange County, New York support collections involvement. So he's no longer being harassed by these people, the support collections unit. And this is one of those fake warrants that I was telling you guys about. All right, New York State Department of Taxation and Finance is an agency within the executive branch of government, which means they, under the separation of powers doctrine, cannot issue a warrant. Okay, so this is This is not a warrant, but this is what they send out warrants. Look just like that with the bullshit seal. Okay, satisfaction of judgment. Okay, satisfied. This by the way, these three documents came after Josh sent in the paperwork. Okay, all right. So I told you guys about Dean. Dean has been with me for a while. He's a good guy. I consider him a friend. I never spoken to him on the phone, by the way, but he's done recordings and he sent them to me. Dean's again, I'll say it, Dean speaks very well. Speaks better than me. Anyway, so garnishment lifted. My boss asked me a slew of questions. Then the office secretary called me, said they couldn't stop it this week with the payroll. However, moving forward from this pay period, the garnishment has been lifted. They asked me to send them any correspondence I receive. So his employer is going to fight for him because they believe him. Obviously, I mean, I don't know the relationship Dean has with his employer, but obviously they must think highly of him that they're going to fight for him. Very nice. Okay? So that's another success story. I'm going to keep the video brief. All right, just to show you guys that the tricks that they use, all right, and show you the responses my people are getting. And people, people's lives are changing. All right? So, and that's it. I'm going to keep the video very brief. All right? I'll talk to you guys later.